And up and coming in October, we are about to get smacked with what looks like a flood insurance rating. And that sounds like it could be an increase. A lot of Rhode Island, Massachusetts is hit with this. John, what is going on, brother?
Yeah, so this has been in the works for quite some time, that the NFIP, National Flood Insurance Program, that's the flood insurance sponsored by FEMA, the government flood insurance program. For a long time, they've been saying that they need to rework the way that flood insurance is rated. Sounds like on Friday, the Federal Emergency Management Agency unveiled its plans, and they said that they're moving forward with it starting in October for this flood rating 2.0. So what does that mean? Well, flood insurance right now is based on a very antiquated system. When they first started doing flood insurance through the government, they first started doing flood insurance, period, because that was the only flood insurance originally. It was based on a 100-year floodplain is how they rated flood insurance. And that 100-year floodplain is basically based on an area of, is there a chance that within 100 years, your home is going to experience flooding? And they vary that, based slightly on your location. Low-lying areas near rivers are in a slightly different rating than areas that are right on the coast and have risk of high velocity coastal waves damaging your home. But that system that they started back in the 1970s is still around today. And now we have satellites, we have global studies on climate change, we have all sorts of drone technology and imagery mapping, high-tech advanced studies on weather patterns and changes in water, all sorts of stuff that the government just has not been using. So the way that they have explained it is what they're going to be doing is rating flood insurance more accurately, the same way that private companies have been doing it for years, really. And that's why we've experienced so much better rates with private flood insurance than your government flood insurance typically. So the proposed changes and what they're advertising is that the majority of homeowners are actually going to save money on their federal flood insurance. If you purchase flood insurance through the government or want to, they're proposing that most people are going to see a decrease in their flood insurance rates. A minority of people are going to see an increase. And what they're saying is they're trying to make it more equitable. So they want flood insurance for high value, expensive homes to be more expensive. And on the flip side, flood insurance for lower value, lower income areas to be less expensive. I don't know that it'll necessarily really work because the private flood insurance market has done such a good job of making a lot of options available that the smart money and high-end homes that are going to see an increase in their flood insurance rates are just going to jump ship and go to a private flood insurance company that's going to offer the same product for less. And they're going to say, well, I'm not subsidizing this program just because I have a nicer home and pay that extra money. The only people who are required to get federal, government flood insurance are certain types of loans. If you have a FHA loan or VA loan, you'll be required to, but most of those homes are the ones that will see benefit from the rate changes.